Today we're going to look at a reflecting question. Your teacher's giving you this reflection sheet here. This type of question asks you to reflect or look back and give thoughtful contemplation to the work that you've done in the past, in this case a written piece. And also this question specifically is asking you to choose a writing piece you've done in class and focus on a word, an idea, a phrase, or let's say the title of your piece, and explain why some of these elements made your writing better or made it powerful or impactful for the reader. Let's look at a good student example here. So let's read the question. If you look back at all the types of writing you've done this year, tell me 2 things you did or tried in one of your writing pieces that made that piece effective or good. Focus on a word, an idea, a phrase, or a title you use in your writing that had a powerful impact on your audience. Let's look at this student's response. This student chose to look back at his or her My Personal Oasis piece and their descriptive paragraph. Let's take a closer look at this response. I'll read it here. If I had to reflect on 2 types of writing I tried to do in my writing pieces, the writing piece I would choose the descriptive paragraph on My Personal Oasis. One thing that I thought was effective was how when I described something to the reader, I tried to use all the senses so they could actually see, smell, feel, etc. what I was talking about. This is a good introduction. It tells the reader that one good part about her writing or his writing is that they used all the senses to give the reader more detail about their writing. And the person says, I think this is effective because it gives the reader a better idea or understanding of what you're talking about. That is a good detail. She continues, almost as if they were there with you experiencing it too. Another good detail. Then the student writes, secondly, another thing I thought was good was my choice of words, what were more descriptive and powerful. And then the student gives an example. For example, now I used heart clenching instead of exciting, or exhilaration running through your veins rather than being just nervous. Another really good example. And then the student goes on to say, I think these are more effective in my writing because it sounds so much richer to the reader and catching their attention rather than putting them to sleep by using common overused words. A good explanation here. The student concludes by saying, so in conclusion, I believe all these things I did in my writing piece not only gave a better understanding, but painted a picture in the reader's head. This is a good reflecting question response. This is a good response because it is specific, it is developed, and it is logical. The student doesn't just tell you in generalities that he or she uses powerful words or good words. The student tells you specific elements of her writing and provides examples, specific examples and details from her past writing pieces to prove her point.